The Golden Key by Emmett Fox. Introduction and commentary by Scott Soloff. Hi, my name is Scott Soloff. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please take the time to watch the entire video because I have a special announcement at the end. Recently, The Secret, along with its message about the law of attraction, has become immensely popular. In truth, The Secret is merely the repackaging of those teachings promoted by the New Thought movement of the early 20th century. However, there are some intrinsic problems with The Secret. Many people that read and study The Secret experience difficulty in applying its principles and achieving their desired results. The reason for this is quite simple. The Secret does not provide a concrete method, technique, or system for achieving results. On the other hand, Emmett Fox comes closest to communicating how to apply the law of attraction than just about anyone else. Emmett Fox was a New Thought spiritual leader of the early 20th century, famous for his large Divine Science church services held in New York City during the Great Depression. The New Thought movement, or New Thought, is a spiritual movement which developed in the United States during the late 19th century and emphasizes metaphysical beliefs. It consists of a loosely allied group of religious denominations, secular membership organizations, authors, philosophers, and individuals who share a set of metaphysical beliefs concerning the effects of positive thinking, the law of attraction, healing, life force, creative visualization, and personal power. It promotes the ideas that infinite intelligence or God is ubiquitous, spirit is the totality of real being, of real things, true human selfhood is divine, divine thought is a force for good, all sickness originates in the mind, and right thinking has a healing effect. Out of all the people involved in the New Thought movement, Emmett Fox is perhaps the best spokesperson for conveying its concept and ideas. Keeping that in mind, here is a reproduction in its entirety of Emmett Fox's The Golden Key. I hope that you enjoy it and find it as useful as I do. The Golden Key to Prayer by Emmett Fox. I have compressed this essay into a few pages. Had it been possible, I would have reduced it to as many lines. It is not intended to be an instructional treatise, but a practical recipe for getting out of trouble. Study and research are well in their own time and place, but no amount of either will get you out of concrete difficulty. Nothing but practical work in your own consciousness will do that. The mistake made by many people, when things go wrong, is to skim through book after book without getting anywhere. Read The Golden Key several times. Do exactly what it says, and if you are persistent enough, you will overcome any difficulty. Signed, Emmett Fox. Prayer will enable you sooner or later to get yourself or anyone else out of any difficulty on the face of the earth. It is the golden key to harmony and happiness. To those who have no acquaintance with the mightiest power in existence, this may appear to be a rash claim, but it needs only a fair trial to prove that, without a shadow of a doubt, it is a just one. You need take no one's word for it, and you should not. Simply try it for yourself and see. As for the actual method of working, like all fundamental things, it is simplicity itself. All that you have to do is this. Stop thinking about the difficulty, whatever it is, and think about God instead. This is the complete rule, and if only you will do this, the trouble, whatever it is, will presently disappear. It makes no difference what kind of trouble it is. It may be a big thing or a little thing. It may concern health, finance, a lawsuit, a quarrel, an accident, or anything else conceivable. But whatever it is, just stop thinking about it and think of God instead. That is all you have to do. The thing could not be simpler, could it? God himself could scarcely have made it simpler, and yet it never fails to work when given a fair trial. Do not try to form a picture of God, which is impossible. Work by rehearsing anything or everything that you know about God. God is wisdom, truth, inconceivable love. God is present everywhere, has infinite power, knows everything, and so on. It matters not how well you may think you understand these things. Go over them repeatedly. But you must stop thinking of the trouble, whatever it is. The rule is to think about God, and if you are thinking about your difficulty, you are not thinking about God. To be continually glancing over your shoulder, as it were, in order to see how matters are progressing, is fatal, because that is thinking of the trouble, and you must think of God and of nothing else. Your object is to drive the thought of the difficulty right out of your consciousness, for a few moments at least, substituting for it the thought of God. This is the crux of the whole thing. If you can become so absorbed in this consideration of the spiritual world that you really forget for a while all about the trouble concerning which you began to pray, you will presently find that you are safely and comfortably out of your difficulty, that your demonstration is made. In order to golden key a troublesome person or a difficult situation, think, now I am going to golden key John or Mary or that threatened danger. Then proceed to drive all thought of John or Mary or the danger right out of your mind, replacing it by the thought of God. By working in this way about a person, you are not seeking to influence his conduct in any way, except that you prevent him from injuring or annoying you, and you do him nothing but good. Thereafter he is certain to be in some degree a better, wiser, and more spiritual person, just because you have golden keyed him. A pending lawsuit or other difficulty would probably fade out harmlessly, without coming to a crisis, justice being done to all parties concerned. If you find that you can do this very quickly, you may repeat the operation several times a day, with intervals in between. Be sure, however, each time you have done it, that you drop all thought of the matter until the next time. This is important. We have said that the golden key is simple, and so it is. But, of course, it is not always easy to turn. If you are very frightened or worried, it may be difficult at first to get your thoughts away from material things. But by constantly repeating some statement of absolute truth that appeals to you, such as there is no power but God, or I am the child of God, filled and surrounded by the perfect peace of God, or God is love, or God is guiding me now, or, perhaps best and simplest of all, just God is with me. However mechanical or dead it may seem at first, you will soon find that the treatment has begun to take, and your mind is clearing. Do not struggle violently. Be quiet, but insistent. Each time that you find your attention wandering, just switch it straight back to God. Do not try to think out in advance what the solution of your difficulty will probably turn out to be. This is technically called outlining and will only delay the demonstration. Leave the question of ways and means strictly to God. You want to get out of your difficulty. That is sufficient. You do your half, and God will never fail to do His. This is Scott Soloff, and I want to thank you once again for taking the time to watch one of my videos. Here's what I've got. In April, I will be doing a webinar, completely free, all about the law of attraction. The webinar will be to answer your questions about the law of attraction. Because I'm wondering, what's your number one question about the law of attraction that you want to know? Seriously, if you could ask me any question, what would it be? I've made a website just for the purpose of collecting your questions. I'll personally answer your questions on the webinar in April. Some of the things that I'll cover will be how to successfully unlock the power of your own mind and let your thoughts determine your destiny by using the law of attraction. Simple techniques that will show you how you can use the law of attraction to improve your everyday life. How to improve your love life, family, and work relationships simply by using the law of attraction. How to successfully unlock the power of your mind and use the law of attraction to take control of your finances. How to harness the power of the law of attraction to unlock health, wealth, and happiness, no matter how stressful life can be. But more importantly is what it is that you want to know about applying the law of attraction in order to live the life that you so strongly desire. Here's what I want you to do. Click the link below to visit my special website and post your number one question about the law of attraction. There's a form on the right-hand side of the website. Enter your email. This is so I can notify you when the free webinar will be held. Confirm your email so that I have permission to stay in touch with you. That's it, just 3 little steps so that I can help you apply the law of attraction. 1. Click the link below to visit my special website and post your number 1 question about the law of attraction. When at the website, enter your email in the form on the right. Confirm your email so that I may notify you when the webinar is available. That's about it for now. My name is Scott Soloff. I appreciate your time. I'd love to hear your questions. Have a great day, and we'll talk again very, very soon.